time for another weight loss challenge update. So last week, I gave you guys an update telling you what this video was going to be about. We're going to start with a weigh-in, and then we're getting ready to kick off a 7-day weight loss vlog, where at the end of the video, we're going to do another weigh-in and see how much weight has been lost within 7 days. Why am I doing this? Because I thought I'd try something a little interesting. So let's go ahead. It's time for the weigh-in. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be. I know I've lost a little weight since the last weigh-in. It hasn't been a lot, because if you guys don't know, well, watch last week's video. All right, here we go. I'm going to weigh in. All right, it's time to hop on. Doing the White Sox this week. And this week's weigh-in is 242.6. Okay, 242.6, which tells me something. I just weighed myself off camera, and I weighed 242 exactly, so now we may have an answer. Maybe the camera actually weighs like half a pound, who knows, but not enough to really count. So now, 242.6, let's get this week started. So I did the weigh-in this morning, and I just left the house. It's almost 5 o'clock. Not a lot to talk about as far as what I've eaten today on day one, and I guess that's actually kind of the first step in getting better in this, is, getting back on track with a good, healthy lifestyle isn't just about not eating the wrong foods, but it's also about making sure to eat the right foods. And that's not something I'm always that great at. A matter of fact, my eating schedule is probably something I need to figure out, because my problem is I get very busy. I do work from home. If I'm not staying home with Ellie, then I'm working on my music. I'm working on our YouTube channel. I'm working on my podcast. I'm working on things at my church. I'm doing all of these different things. And I'm the kind of guy that when I get in the middle of a project, it's very easy for me to forget about eating. I don't eat. And that comes in waves. There are sometimes I'll snack a little bit here and there. To be honest, while I'm working, the thing I do the most is usually just drink coffee, which is also not the healthiest thing in the world. But anyway, so yeah, I haven't actually really eaten anything today. And that's something I need to change, is, when I'm working, is making sure that I take the time to eat the proper foods. You have no idea how badly I want to try the new Whopperito at Burger King. It's like the Whopper meets a burrito, but I'm not going to, because I don't eat that kind of food anymore. This is pretty sad. I passed one Burger King only to stop at another one, but let's see what they have for salad options.
Welcome to Burger King. My name's Chase. How may I help you today?
Hi, can I go ahead and get the garden grilled chicken salad? What do you guys have, like a fat-free dressing?
We have ranch, golden Italian, and honey balsamic light.
Okay, I'll go with that, the light balsamic.
The light balsamic?
Yeah. And could I also get just like a large ice water?
And a large ice water?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's going to be it?
Would you like that on 10-piece nugget for $1.29?
Yes, desperately, but not today.
Okay, so it's going to be $2.42.
All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, I definitely screwed up, I think, when I ordered. The way the menu is listed, I said a garden grilled chicken salad, and the way that it was listed, it was like one price for both, and I think those are just two separate salads, and so I just sounded like an idiot. What I ended up getting was like a $2 side salad. That's what they put in the bag. So take a look at this thing. This is dinner tonight. It is, I don't know if you can tell with the glare, but this is pretty much iceberg lettuce, some tomatoes, and shredded cheese. That is all they gave me. And then the dressing, Burger King labeled. We have Ken's Light Honey Balsamic. It says 53% less fat, 30% fewer calories than regular dressing. Yeah, I'd be curious. What are they replacing it with? Like, you know, almost anything you see that is light is usually light for a reason. Okay, that's going to be the end of day one. It is 10 past 11, and I'm super tired. I just got home. Still living off that rockin' iceberg salad. And, yeah, that's about it. So hopefully day two will be a little bit better. I'm going to try and get out and get some exercise tomorrow. Going to try and eat better, actually eat a good amount of the right foods. And hopefully day two will be a little better than day one. Good morning. It is day two, and it's time to eat breakfast. I'm realizing that we're going to have to take a run to the grocery store because we don't have a lot of healthy options here. We have a lot of like boxed dinner, canned goods. There's a few snacky things. We have a lot of carbs, but what we need is more vegetables. We need some more fruits. So I'm going to go to the store. We're going to hit the produce section a little later, but it is time for breakfast, and I don't have everything here that I normally would want to eat for breakfast when having a balanced diet. When I lost weight like 7 years ago, like the big weight loss that I did then, I used to have the same breakfast every single day. I usually had, everything was portion control, and I had a serving of high fiber cereal with some skim milk. I would have some sort of fruit product, maybe like an apple or a banana, and then I would always have some sort of protein, and usually that was like 2 turkey sausage links. And I would kind of add a little more calories in the day that way in the morning, and then kind of trail off as the day went on. And so my cereal of choice, unfortunately, I don't have the sausage, nor do I have the fruit here. So we're going to go just cereal this morning, and then I'll hit the produce section later. But my cereal of choice, for anybody wondering, like, hey, what's a good cereal to eat when you're trying to lose some weight? Well, I mean, certainly something that's low on sugar. I like a good high fiber cereal, like Fiber One. Now, this stuff was actually a lot better back when I lost weight 7 years ago. They've added a ton of sugar to it, I've noticed. Now, let's see if I don't know if you can actually see here on the lighting's kind of weird here this morning, but originally when I was looking for a cereal, I was looking for something with low sugar but high dietary fiber, which is what this does have. There we go. So generally, you want something that's higher in dietary fiber. And when I bought this cereal before, it only had 3 grams of sugars, and it had like 9 dietary fiber. Now, they've made some changes to it, and it's 10 grams dietary fiber, but 9 grams in sugar. So the sugar is still actually pretty high in the cereal. You could get just the regular, like, regular fiber one that kind of looks like rabbit food. It's more of just the all brand cereal. I gotta admit, this is really the way I'm still gonna do it, because I just can't stand some of the all brand stuff like that. So honey clusters, they're really tasty. And I'm not promoting them, but they're really tasty. All right, it's finally time for a little bit of exercise, and my favorite place to do it is actually in Portland, Maine. It's a place that I basically exercised every day when I lost a ton of weight 7 years ago. It's this place. It's called Casco Bay, and yes, this is the Atlantic Ocean, but this walkway, there's a trail that goes all along the Casco Bay. And there are like, you know, mile marker signs all along it. And so this is 3.5 miles, and I used to do this every single morning. I would get up at 5:30 every morning, and I would walk this. And it usually takes about, I mean, at a good brisk pace, you're usually going about, you can get it done in about an hour. This is why I love coming out here, is really the scenery. Right now, I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day to do this. The wind is blowing, it's got that kind of crisp fall air, but the sun's out and it's still fairly warm. And here's the Portland city skyline that you get to look at while you're walking. And then you also get a little bit of wildlife too, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but this grass looks like it was painted. It doesn't actually look like it grew. It looks like paintbrush strokes. All right, so far we're at 1 3/4 miles, which means that we've gone halfway in our 3.5 mile journey. Well, I just passed the 2 mile mark, so only 1.5 miles to go. Feeling pretty good, feeling a little tired. You know, it's been a while since I've gone out and walked like this, but it feels really good. It's a beautiful day. The wind is blowing. It's got that crisp fall New England air. One thing I've been kind of impressed with is how many older folks have been passing me by like I'm standing still. A lot of these folks, you can tell they get out here every day, and that's what I want to aspire to be. I want to be them when I grow up, you know? I want to be healthy and skinny and running with a good heart rate, you know? So, but it's got to start today, so that's going to be a journey that we're going to take together. All right, we made it 3.5 miles. We're back in the car. I feel good. I'm really tired, but it's a good tired. It's an accomplished tired. I can feel the blood really pumping in my legs right now. For lunch, I made what I have. I still need to go to the grocery store, but I've got an iceberg salad that I put some croutons on. And I got a small piece of cheese I cut up into small pieces and put it on there. Gonna have some dressing. Gonna be drinking a lot more water. That I went through a period for a while ago where I was drinking a lot of water, and I haven't been drinking enough water. I know that that's crucial to this healthy living as well. And I'm gonna crack open this can of pineapple. Pineapple's such a... So I am not the only one in this house who needs a diet. Well, I'm not making the most nutritious thing for the girls. It's just cheese ravioli with some Newman's own marinara sauce. But this is, like I said, we need to hit the grocery store, which is what I plan on doing tonight. That's it. But for myself, another salad. So it is 8:41 and I still need to go to the grocery store. So what should we get? Stuff. I guess, well, here's a good question.
Foodstuffs?
Yeah, so we need to get foodstuffs. I guess I'm probably going to Walmart. So, yeah. Hey, what are you...
don't go to Walmart.
Go to Hannaford?
Yeah.
Hannaford is like a New England grocery store.
We need vegetables.
And, you know, let's be honest. And I mean, I could rant about this, right? But you go to Walmart, you buy underwear. You don't want to buy your produce at the same place you buy your underwear. Like, to me, it still feels weird if I'm putting... Like, for some reason, I don't mind the box stuff. I don't mind canned goods and things like that. But if you're going to go to Walmart and you're going to put, like, undergarments on the same conveyor belt as, like, an onion, you know? Like, I feel like that's weird. It's still weird to me. Which I think it's a good idea that Walmart came out with the marketplace stores.
Yes.
Because wouldn't it be weird if, like, you were at a Walmart marketplace store and they just had a random kiosk of underwear? So in the ultimate show of laziness, I am not going to go to the grocery store tonight because it is now almost 9:30 and I'm tired and Shannon's tired. And when she gave me the green light and said, maybe you should just go tomorrow, I said, okay. So that's that. We're going to call it a night. That was day 2 on the weight loss vlog. So I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm taking you to the grocery store and we're going to get a bunch of healthy food. And yeah, now we'll outfit our kitchen with better choices to eat. And both for Shannon and I and Ellie. So that way Ellie won't be living off carbs all the time either. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, it's day number 3, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually still a little sore from yesterday, specifically like in my right leg, I'm a little sore. But you know what, that's not gonna stop me. Today we've got to go to the grocery store and get some healthier options in our kitchen. Gotta go ahead and eat some breakfast, and then we're going for a walk. Let's get this day started. I have a confession. That pain that I talked about earlier in my leg is now like growing into my lower back and I'm hurting, and it feels like it doesn't necessarily even feel like a muscular thing. I feel like I pinched something. So I'm not going to let that knock me off the horse just yet, but, you know, it hurts. Okay, I just got back from the grocery store. Now I've got to put all of this stuff away, but I've got a lot of produce, a lot of fresh vegetables, stuff to make good fresh salads. You'll notice Kix. This is kind of an interesting thing. Shannon and I were talking about this last night, and so she was saying how she was on a website and she was looking at some of the top cereals that are actually the most healthy cereals that you wouldn't necessarily think are. And you might remember earlier on the vlog, I think it was day one, I was talking about Fiber One and how they've gone up in sugars, and it's still the cereal I'm eating, but actually Kix and Cheerios have topped the list for the more healthy cereals because they're a lot lower in sugars and higher in whole grains. Like, so this Kix is, it says first ingredient whole grain, and it only has 3 grams of sugar. So this is the kind that Shannon wanted, and she also wanted to see if Ellie would eat some Kix as well. But I didn't see that one coming, folks. Kix being like the healthiest cereal. I've never been a big fan of Kix. I never ate it much growing up, but I guess, I always just kind of wrote this off as one of those typical Saturday morning sugar cereals. But Kix and plain Cheerios are the 2 healthiest cereals to have. So go figure. Okay, I threw together just a quick lunch. Today we've got just a salad again. But this is like an Italian mix, so it's got like romaine and other stuff in there. There's some croutons in there, some grape tomatoes. I am actually a huge grape tomato fan. I love these things. I could actually like pop them all night long, like popcorn. I'm a tomatoes kind of guy. And threw a little cheese stick in there, and for dressing, I'm using fat-free Thousand Island, or also known as McDonald's special sauce. You ready to pray? You gotta pray.
Here we go.
Alright, we're gonna pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for today, and thank you for our food, and all of our friends and family whom we love very much. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen. It's dinner time, which means it's time for leftovers. We're finishing up the rest of the ravioli. Basically, just trying to clean out the fridge. Shanny's got her leftovers, and Ellie has hers, and big surprise, I'm still working on the salad. This is the gas station across the street from my house. By the looks of it, I'm thinking either that sign is broken or the apocalypse has definitely started. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day number 6. I'm sorry, I got really bad. I know I said that I was going to be vlogging every day for a week. And guys, sometimes life just, gets more important than YouTube, and sometimes things just happen that you just need to attend to. Nothing bad happened this week, just regular life. Saturday, which was day number 4, it was basically one of those stay at home and clean the house days with not a whole lot to show. But I will tell you that I ate really well that day, really nutritiously, and Saturday was a good day. Yesterday, Sunday, I actually resisted some major temptation. I went out on a little social lunch with my dad, and we went to a Chinese buffet because he loves those. I love them too. And we went to there, and I was surrounded by deep fried Chinese food everywhere, but instead what I had was eggplant, green beans, broccoli, and tofu. And then I did go back for seconds, and I had just a small piece of baked fish. So, it actually was not that bad of a trip. It was pretty good. And then Shannon and I had some salads last night. So, staying on track, but today, day number 6, I am actually taking a vacation day for myself. But I'm still bringing you guys with me. And I'm taking a vacation day for myself and getting together with one of my longtime, very best friends in the world, my friend Jason. Those of you who know me closely probably know Jason too. And but whenever Jason and I get together, we love to have a good time, hanging out, talking about all kinds of different things, doing whatever. But we always love to go out to eat. Sometimes more times than just once in a day. So today I'm going to be trying to make some healthier choices. I might have a slight splurge. It's been a while since he and I have hung out. So, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm doing actually fairly well. I did do a weigh-in yesterday. I won't tell you what it is. But so far, I'm on track for having a pretty good week. So, I'm not going to go crazy today, but I may have a little something kind of fun. So, anyway, let's get this day started. Okay, so you know that part of every movie, it's usually like Act 2, where the protagonist finally has their fall from grace, or the struggle really hits them, and they just can't do it anymore, but then Act 3, they rise above and conquer at the end. This was my Act 2 today. I have now gone to Ruby Food in Bridgeton, Maine with my dear buddy Jason on the side of me, and I ate fried shrimp, and I ate crab rangoon. But I had steamed white rice. So all is not lost, and then we'll just get some exercise, and it'll all be good. It is day number 7, and I'm sick. I don't know what I ate yesterday, but I have been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. And I have been very ill. I've been throwing up, and you don't need to know all the details, but I think that I got some sort of food poisoning from whatever it was that I had with Jason. So, yeah, there you go. That's what I get for the Act 2 fall from grace in the story, huh? But it is day 7. I don't even think I'm really going to be eating that much today. The problem I'm having is that I can't even, this is the first time I've sat up all day, and I've been in bed. I got up at 2, I was sick, I fell asleep, then I got up, I was sick, and it's like every single time I even rolled over, it was like I would start getting real nauseous, and it was, like my head would start spinning, my stomach was cramping, there was all of this stuff, and then I would, this morning I just stayed in bed. I've slept throughout most of the day. I finally had enough by this afternoon, and that was it. So, yeah, I decided to get up. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to go lay back down again. So, anyway, that is day 7. I feel really bad in a way because, I had a lot bigger plans for doing a weight loss week-long vlog. And I really want to be able to get out and do a lot of different things. But the thing that we have to remember is that this is still only the beginning. There's a long journey ahead. And that's where, I realize, okay, there's going to be more vlogs in the future. There's going to be more updates in the future. We'll do bigger things with it later. But I am still going to do a weigh-in tomorrow morning, because that's kind of how I did it. I wanted to give it 7 days and then weigh in. So I will weigh in tomorrow morning, and we'll see how much weight I've lost in a week. I feel kind of bad because I felt like we had we were getting some good footage, and then good footage. It was vlog footage, but and then it was life happened over the last few days, and there really hasn't been a lot to tell. Other than I have stayed true, for the most part, other than going out with Jason yesterday, I've stayed true to eating really well. And to be honest, even what I ate with Jason wasn't, what I normally would do. We went to a place called Ruby Food. That's the name of it, Ruby Food. And it was a Chinese place. And it was 2 days in a row for Chinese. I went to that buffet with my dad, but the only thing I ate there was baked fish and some vegetables. And so yesterday I had it was a lunch size portion, and it was some spare ribs, and it was some shrimp, and steamed white rice. So it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But anyway, yeah, guys, I'm rambling. I'm going to go lay back down, and I will see you again in the morning when we do the final weigh-in for this vlog, this video, and we'll see how much weight I've lost. And I know one thing, I feel like I've lost a good chunk of weight since we started a week ago. So, all right, this is day 7. I don't really think there's going to be a lot else to tell today, so I'll see you guys when I'm ready to weigh in. All right, here we are at the end of our video, the week-long weight loss vlog, and it didn't go exactly as I had planned, but if we look back at it in review, I mean, I was able to get out and get some exercise. I've been eating really good for the last week. Had a few snags along the way. Right after I started exercising around Casco Bay, my back started hurting a little bit, and you know, even to this day, once in a while, that comes and goes. And then yesterday, I ended up having basically food poisoning all day from whatever I ate the day before. Still don't know exactly what caused that, but that put another hitch in day 7. So even though we didn't get like every day a really long vlog or anything like that, we've made it. And now it is time to weigh in after 7 days and find out exactly how much weight I've lost since last week when I weighed in. You might remember last week I weighed in, I believe it was at 242.6. I know it was 242. I'll have to go back and watch that video again, but 242.6. And now it's time to see what we've lost in a week. All right, everybody watching out there, drum roll, please. Here we go. 235.6. All right, there we go, 235.6, which if it was 242.6 before, I guess that means that I've lost 7 pounds exactly. That's a pound a day since we started. So that's pretty good, guys. That's actually quite a bit of weight loss. So I've lost 7 pounds. If you do the math, that's awesome, because that means since this whole thing first started, since we first started the weight loss challenge, I've lost 12 pounds. So we're moving in the right direction. There's still a long journey to go. You guys might remember I was talking about wanting to get down to my lowest weight of 205, then getting down, how awesome it would be to be under 200 pounds. I haven't been under 200 pounds since I was a teenager. Actually, maybe even since adolescence. Well, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look at that. I've got a long history of being over 200 pounds. So yeah, it's how awesome it's going to be eventually to hit that end goal of 185. So, and who knows, maybe we'll lose more from there as well, but we'll see how things are at that point. All right, guys, that has been the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know being a week-long vlog, even though we didn't get every day, this video has been a long one to watch. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And thank you for watching our family's videos on this channel as well. Please make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe. All of our social links are in the description down below. And I'll do more weigh-ins coming up as we go along to give you guys updates on the progress. But thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.